Hi everybody, Angel here, and I hope you're doing great. And I am super excited to come on today and talk to you some more about how to thrive as a raw vegan in winter and year round. And I will be sharing some more tips on how to really enjoy your raw vegan journey. And I invite you to tap the link in my bio, get some more information there. Find out how to sign up for my Raw Vegan Reset coming up this Saturday, January the 13th. You choose your time. And we will chat one-on-one to co-create and design a beautiful journey for you. If you're just starting out on your raw vegan journey, you're curious, or if you were on your raw vegan journey before and you want to jump back on. So thanks for joining either live or on the replay. So I have shared a few videos so far this week on the topic of starting your raw vegan journey and thriving as a raw vegan in winter and year round. And these tips, tricks, and hacks and suggestions are based on my personal experience, my personal journey as a raw vegan. And they are available in my ebooks, and you can tap the link in my bio, and then you will see a link to go over and look at my ebooks that you can download very easily on Amazon, right onto your phone or your laptop or your tablet, wherever you choose, or all of them. I'm just gonna continue here. If you've missed any of the previous videos, they're out there for you on the platforms where I've shared them, where you're watching this. And so, I will also invite you to follow me over on YouTube. And there as well, you will find these videos as well as Instagram. So my next topic is compassion. Now, some of these topics may seem a little bit off topic in the sense that I haven't yet tapped in, tuned into, and turned on the topics that are directly related with the food that we eat, because a lot of this is mindset. A lot of this is approach, perspective, energy, handling some of the limiting beliefs that some people have on the raw vegan diet or before they even start a raw vegan diet. And I've shared some of those limiting beliefs already in previous conversations and in the books. So that's why I have kicked off this book with a lot of topics that are applicable not only to the raw vegan journey, however, they're applicable to other aspects and areas of our life. This journey, this happy energy journey we call life. And I actually got some feedback from one of my viewers who said that she was very, very happy to learn from my video the other day on the topic of vision boards, because she has been wanting to create a vision board and she hadn't really reflected on creating a vision board that is digital, that can be put, let's say, on your phone, your laptop, your tablet, as, let's say, wallpaper or a background, however you want to call it. And that can be a daily and frequent reminder throughout the day of what your goals are, in the form of photos that you can get from different apps. I use Canva personally, but there are tons of apps out there, of course. And, I'd be curious to hear which apps you're using for your digital creations. And so my next topic is compassion. So if you find that you're struggling to stay on a raw vegan diet in winter, or any time of the year, I invite you to practice compassion for yourself. Now, this might involve considering dropping a goal to be 100% raw vegan in winter. And instead, you might consider adding some warmed or cooked ingredients and components to your diet by having a compassionate approach for yourself. Your overall happiness and health are what are the most important. And I wish you the very best, whether you're 100% raw vegan or not. That's not my decision to make. I'm just here to share my experiences, which can be helpful on your journey. And so practicing compassion for yourself is super important, not only on your raw vegan journey, it's also important on your life journey in general. So if you tend to be hard on yourself when you're finding it difficult to stay raw or doing something else in your life, perhaps this is an opportunity to also look at other areas of your life where you might be hard on yourself, areas where you might wish to practice more compassion for yourself and realize that life is not perfect, that we are not perfect, we are perfectly imperfect, or we are imperfectly perfect, whichever way you want to look at it. We are not robots, we are not machines. We are human beings, and we are allowed to adjust our lifestyle here and there to adapt to changing conditions, including, though not limited to, our raw vegan diet in winter or year round. So I highly recommend that you tap into this energy of compassion. It's a beautiful, beautiful practice, beautiful energy. It might be challenging at the beginning to not be so hard on yourself. However, the payoff, once you start to practice it and feel the benefits of the practice, the payoff is beautiful. So I invite you to check into compassion. My next hack is to remember your why or your whys, your reasons. In other words, it's in some ways related to one of my earlier tips of mindset. And so when you remember your why or your whys or your reason or your reasons that you wanted to eat a raw vegan diet, it becomes easier to keep your eyes on the prize of enjoying the benefits of this beautiful way of eating. And you can enjoy, remember all of the highs, all of the benefits, the high hydration, high energy, high fiber, high vibrations, high nutrition. And when we remember why we're doing something, it becomes easier to stick with it, even when it seems impossible or difficult or challenging and hard and, arduous, and it's a struggle. And so remembering why we're doing something, again, not only our raw vegan diet, but just throughout life in general. My next tip is to think about your health. And this is like a whole host of topics that I'm bringing in under the umbrella of health. So under the umbrella of health, I talk about blood levels. So before starting a raw vegan diet in winter or any time of the year, it's a good idea to understand your current health by getting a blood test to see if your blood levels are within range for your vitamins, minerals, hormones, blood sugar levels, cholesterol levels, etc. And some of the areas that, are very important to look at also are like your vitamin B12 level, your vitamin D, omega-3, zinc, iodine, just to name a few. For example, lack of vitamin B12 and iron deficiency can cause anemia and lead you to feel cold. So as I mentioned in some of my earlier videos on this topic, some people say that they feel very cold in winter on a raw vegan diet, and so they struggle. They don't want to continue, and so they go back to cooked foods. And so it's important to know if certain deficiencies might exist in order to avoid attributing a feeling of cold to the raw vegan. And of course, you want to address those deficiencies. And so, sometimes we could think that it's because of the cold foods or the raw foods that we're eating. And again, these foods don't have to be cold. And I will talk about that also in some in an upcoming chapter. I have some tips and tricks and hacks on avoiding eating cold food. But they'll still be raw. They'll still be raw plant foods. And so, so it's super important to look at, our nutrition levels and where they may or may not be some nutritional deficiencies. In my ebook, I share 2 very important articles with more information and some recommended blood tests for vegans that will help you to keep track of your health and determine if there are any areas of deficiency. And so if you download that ebook, you'll get those links in there. So that leads me to my next chapter, which is on deficiencies. If your blood test shows any nutrient deficiencies, it is advisable you consult a medical provider, such as a plant-based physician, a plant-based nutritionist, a plant-based wellness coach, to identify ways to remedy those deficiencies through food, lifestyle, and/or supplements. This is not medical advice, so you really need to consult a medical provider. Nowadays, there are more and more plant-based health professionals available to assist you and to assist all of us on our raw vegan journey, or on our vegan journey in general, on our plant-based journey in general. So, perhaps your health insurance provider can assist you in finding a plant-based professional, or you can use one of the organizations that I include in the ebook to find a plant-based health provider. And I provide 2 links there in the ebook that can help you to find a plant-based provider. The next chapter is on magnesium. Magnesium helps with body temperature regulation. And magnesium is an essential mineral for staying healthy and is required for more than 300 biochemical reactions in the body. Therefore, it's important to consume enough magnesium. And I list here some raw vegan foods that are rich in magnesium. I will actually read this list that I've included in the ebook. So the list includes almonds, avocados, bananas, beet greens, cashews, chia seeds, kale, mangoes, parsley, peanut butter, peanuts, pumpkin seeds, spinach, Swiss chard, and turnip as some examples of foods that you may choose to consume on your raw plant-based vegan diet. I also include a link to a really great article with more information on the importance of magnesium. My next topic is calories. One of the reasons some people do not thrive on a raw vegan diet is that they're not consuming enough calories, which can have many, many, many consequences, including feeling cold. So, as I have mentioned before, one of the pieces of feedback that I hear from people who are on a raw vegan diet or who have attempted a raw vegan diet in the past is that they feel cold in winter or even at other times of the year. And if we are not consuming enough calories, that's going to affect our ability to maintain the optimal body temperature and body functions, obviously. But it's not so obvious sometimes when we start out on this journey. So our calorie intake contributes to the regulation of our energy production, hormonal levels, and body temperature. Therefore, when our calorie intake is too low, Our body compensates by lowering our body temperature to save energy. So it's also been found that if we restrict our calorie count long term, the colder we're going to feel. Not good. Not good on so many levels. You know what I'm talking about. You get the gist. And in the ebook, I include 2 great articles that further explain why we get cold when we do not consume enough calories, in addition to other side effects. So we really, 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 really want to avoid this, and we really want to consume enough calories to sustain us, to support us, and to carry us throughout our day, our week, our month, and our years on this beautiful journey. There are several popular calorie trackers available, which are very helpful in tracking your calorie intake to keep you within an adequate, optimal calorie range, as well as within the recommended macronutrients, carbohydrates, fat, protein, and micronutrients, your vitamins and minerals. So, if you need some help in measuring how your nutrition intake is contributing to your body's needs, I also include 2 options for calorie trackers that you might find useful, and I will mention them here in case you want to tap into them before you get the ebook. One is Chronometer, and the other one is MyFitnessPal. Those are very popular calorie and nutrition trackers. Okay? And the next topic is nutrition retention. One of the most powerful motivations for me personally to stay on my raw vegan journey throughout the year, including in winter, is to remember that nutrition retention is higher when eating foods within the raw temperature range. So when we eat cooked food, the high temperatures destroy some of the enzymes and nutrition in the food, thereby making the food less nutritious. And of course, those higher temperatures will also remove some of the hydration, which is super important. So enzymes, nutrition, and hydration are impacted when we heat our food over the raw temperatures. And I mentioned those in previous videos. I'll just reiterate. Typically, in order to maintain a temperature that is considered raw, the heat will not go over 118 degrees Fahrenheit. So by limiting cooked vegan foods in my diet throughout the year, I'm giving myself a better opportunity to benefit from the highs that are found in raw vegan food: high hydration, high energy, high vibrations, high fiber, high nutrition. And my next category of topics and tips and hacks is now diving into the umbrella of food. In case you're wondering, when am I going to talk about food? So, under the umbrella of the category and topics related to food, the first topic that I include in my ebook is winter plant foods. I highly recommend consuming organic winter plant foods that are as local as possible. And these winter plant foods are in the categories of fruits, vegetables, sprouts, nuts, seeds, herbs, and spices. I prefer to mainly choose produce grown in the country in which I live or where I'm visiting, and as close to my physical location as possible, to enjoy produce that is freshest and most recently picked. It contains the highest nutrient levels, and it had the shortest travel distance. So I am currently in the northern US, and thankfully a lot of the produce that I am able to source, that I'm able to consume, is actually grown either in the state that I am in or in the region that I'm in. And so for me, that's very helpful, and I really, really feel the high vibrations, high energy, high nutrition, high fiber, and just the beautiful taste and freshness and colors and textures of the food, because the food hasn't traveled so far away. Of course, not all of my food comes from my local region or even from the local country, the US, for example. However, I really try to focus on choosing those locally produced foods. A part of eating seasonally involves rotating our plant food according to the season. So in winter, there's a beautiful array of colorful plant foods, again, that have high hydration, high energy, high vibrations, high fiber, and high nutrition. In winter, the root vegetables are colorfully abundant, and our bodies crave carbohydrates in cold weather. So adding some starchy vegetables to our diet can be super beneficial and comforting. Some of my personal awesome winter favorites that I include in my colorful winter diet to gain the benefits of eating in season are apples, beets, carrots, celery root, grapefruits, lemons, parsnips, pears, persimmons, spinach, and I include some more in the list as well. I also love a wide variety of colorful winter squash. Those are the winter squashes are beautiful. So by rotating our plant foods seasonally, we will reap the health benefits of boosting our immune system during the winter season. I also find that eating starchy plant foods in winter helps me to feel full longer and to stay warm. It's known that in general, foods that take longer to digest can help raise your body temperature and make you feel warmer. This is known as thermogenesis, the process of your body producing heat caused by food metabolizing. And in my ebook, I include a couple of resources with more information on beautiful winter foods. And the last topic I'm going to cover today, and then I'll pick up some more topics in future conversations. So the last topic is Eat the Rainbow. And I've referred to this in a previous video, and here I'm going to dive a little bit deeper. So under the chapter on Eat the Rainbow, I believe in the approach to eat the rainbow, eating all your colors, and that involves eating plant foods of different colors every day wherever possible. The beautifully vibrant colors that are included in what we call Eat the Rainbow or Eat All Your Colors are your reds, oranges, yellows, greens, blues, purples, whites, and browns. This wide variety of colors are also foods that are in the black color, super high in antioxidants as well. And this wide variety of colors in your diet provides an awesomely diverse combination of vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals that all nourish your body to thrive on an optimized level. And another phrase that is commonly used to signify the same as Eat the Rainbow is Eat Your Colors, and that's also one of my favorite phrases. And within each color, there is a unique set of healthy nutrients with their unique health benefits. And that's what's so beautiful. You know, a red apple has different nutrients and benefits than a green apple. And they have different nutrients and benefits than a yellow apple. So the same with carrots, you know. I was interviewed by someone some months ago. And I was sharing that, you know, I enjoy eating carrots of different colors. So purple and orange and yellow. And, you know, the interviewer, there were two interviewers, and one of them stated that she didn't even know that carrots came in other colors other than orange. So, you know, the orange carrot has different benefits compared to the purple carrot, and those purple carrots have different benefits compared to the yellow carrot. So, you know, again, I highly recommend rotating the foods that we're eating and getting all of our colors throughout the week, throughout the months, throughout the years, throughout the seasons. And I spoke about chakras and how the colors align with our chakras, our energy centers. So you can tap into a previous video in which I spoke about those energy centers as well. And so it's important to note that no one color is superior to or better than another color, which makes it necessary to consume a balance of all of the colors of the plant foods. The richest sources of the phytonutrients are found in the colored skins of the fruits and vegetables. So it's important to eat the colorful skins as well as the paler flesh of the fruits and vegetables. Some people, for example, peel their apples, whereas there's so many nutrients in the apples. Some people peel their carrots. I personally grew up peeling carrots. And it was over the years as I became an adult and I progressed in my maturity on my life journey, on my happy energy journey, on my nutrition journey, that I realized that the skin contains so many beautiful, beautiful, beautiful nutrients and powerful, powerful benefits. So I personally do not peel my fruits and vegetables. Yeah, I see someone is agreeing there with 100% there in the emoji bubbles that go up there. Yes. So, by eating the rainbow, eating your colors of the seasonal and organic plant foods, your meals will be more colorful, obviously, more interesting, more nutritious, more beautiful, more flavorful, more varied, and more aromatic. Imagine that. In my ebook, I include helpful links for more information about eating the rainbow and eating your colors. And I provide a fruit and vegetables color list as well as information on eating the rainbow. So I'm going to stop there for today. And I invite you to tap on the link in my bio. Check out my upcoming wellness events online, including this Saturday, in which I have a raw vegan reset. And I will be, co-creating with you a plan, an approach for your raw vegan journey, whether you're just jumping on your raw vegan journey for the first time, or you were on your raw vegan journey before and you're coming back to it, you're doing a reset, you're giving it another try, or you're just curious, you just want to know what on earth is going on in this raw vegan arena. I would be happy to meet with you. So you can tap the link in my bio and then tap on the wellness events. I also have on January 20th a meditation session in which I will be guiding you through the beautiful benefits of meditation and a beautiful meditation practice with so many benefits, including on our raw vegan journey, believe it or not. However, in general, the meditation practice is just so beautiful for our life in general, for a happy energy journey in life in general. And then on January 27th, I have a workshop on travel well, and I will be sharing my hacks, tips, and tricks and experiences in visiting 6 out of 7 continents. I've been super lucky and blessed and grateful to visit over 30 countries on 6 continents. I have not yet visited the 7th continent of Antarctica, but maybe one day I'll get there. Maybe. We'll see. I'll see. So I also have tons of information on my website, happyenergyjourney.com, tons of recipes and nutritional information and documentaries and wellness events and personal coaching and group coaching. Tons and tons of information. I have 2 free guides there that you can tap into as well. You can download, basically a starter guide, a tiny starter guide for going on your raw vegan journey, as well as a couples guide for going vegan together, going raw, vegan, not raw vegan necessarily, but going vegan as a couple. And I have a blog. You can tap into that. And so if you have any questions, just message me. I'd be happy to chat and talk with you and to help you on your journey. So thanks for watching, and I appreciate you all, tuning in, and I will come back in a future conversation and pick up the conversation on some other topics. So meanwhile, you can just tap the link in my bio and explore some more. And thank you for also joining. Thank you for the acknowledgement of sharing my knowledge. I appreciate that. And I wish you all a beautiful rest of your day wherever you are. Thanks for the hearts. Beautiful rest of your day. And take good care, everybody. Have a great day also. Thank you so much. All right, so take good care, everybody. Bye-bye.